Augusta National, Getty Images, 2009 to 10 years ago, Argentina's Angel Cabrera became the first South American winner of the Masters. Gary Player competed in his record 52nd and final Masters tournament 2004 to 15 years ago. Arnold Palmer competes in his 50th consecutive and final Masters tournament 1999 to 20 years ago. Jose Maria Olazabal wins his second green jacket after an emotional return from injury. 1994 to 25 years ago, Jose Maria Olazabal wins his first green jacket with 30 single putts, 2 chip-in and saving par all 6 times he found sand. Jeff Maggard makes only the third albatross in Masters history, making a 2 on the 13th. 1989 to 30 years ago, Nick Faldo becomes the first Englishman to win the Masters, defeating Scott Hawk on the second playoff hole with a 25-foot birdie putt. Hawk missed a 2-footer on the previous hole to win. 1984 to 35 years ago, Ben Crenshaw wins the first of his 2 Masters titles. 1979 to 40 years ago, Fuzzy Zoeller becomes the first player to win in his debut since Gene Sarazen in 1935, defeating Ed Sneed and Tom Watson in the first sudden death playoff. 1974 to 45 years ago, Gary Player wins the second of 3 Masters titles after recording 4 rounds under par. 1969 to 50 years ago, President Eisenhower, whose links to Augusta National included the now-removed Eisenhower tree and Ike's Pond on the par 3 course, passes away. 1964 to 55 years ago, Arnold Palmer becomes the first 4-time champion. The Butler Cabin, famous for the television presentation of the green jacket over the years, is built. 1959 to 60 years ago, Art Wall shoots 66 in the final round including 5 birdies in his last 6 holes, to pass 12 players and win the green jacket. 1954 to 65 years ago, Sam Snead defeats Ben Hogan in the second 18-hole playoff in Masters history, with amateur Billy Joe Patton giving it a good run as he led after the second round and during the fourth before a 7 on the 13th dashed his hopes as he finished 1 shy of the playoff. The tradition of presenting Crystal for the day's low score, eagles and holes in one is initiated. 1949 to 70 years ago, a green jacket is presented to the winner for the first time as Sam Snead wins. 1944 to 75 years ago, second of 3 years when the Masters was not played due to World War II. 1939 to 80 years ago, the tournament is officially named the Masters. 1934 to 85 years ago, the inaugural Augusta National Invitation.